Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode. Are we at episode 70 yet? No. 60, or 69? It might just be episode 69. Nice. Today, of course, we're going to continue to work on Le Giant Donut. But, actually, I wanted to talk about, the Minecraft news that was just... Wow, that was loud, Sheep. Just in my eardrums, blowing them away. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about, I don't know, I'm looking over there. So I want to talk about the news, all the new features and stuff that are coming to the game in 1.19. Even though we're still waiting for 1.18, 1.19 is going into development. And something, so they're calling it the wild update, right? And they're updating, well, everybody's like, oh, they're just updating the birch biome and the swamp biome, you know, what's really special about that? I'm like, I think they're implying they're updating all the forest biomes, not just the birch biome, because what they showed, what they're adding to the birch biome, the same can be done to all the other forest biomes. I mean, obviously, that would... Whew, it would be a lot more work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Oh, yeah. So I'm like, well, they could just do the same thing. So, well, let's talk about what they're wanting to add to the birch biome and how, in my opinion, that can be added to other biomes. One of the things they showed were mushrooms on the sides of blocks. That's a pretty easy thing to implement in all trees, right? If they make maybe they make brown and red ones. It is something I'm a little skeptical of, because like current mushrooms, we have 2 types and you can grow them, make them big, and it can be used in mushroom stew and mysterious stew, but we don't really have how do I put this? But I'm just curious that what are we supposed to do with these? Do we have to add 3 mushrooms to mushroom stew now, or can this new mushroom be substituted with any one of the other ones? I don't know. That is something we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm hoping it can maybe be substituted. Don't know, and we'll be able to bone meal it and make it like a super big mushroom. Probably not, but we don't know. 2, 3, 4. I think I went 1 too high on that. I did. Oops. So I don't know. They also introduced fallen logs, which has been on Bedrock for a long time, and they're moving over to Java. But I mean, that could be implemented in any forest. And I hope they implement it into, like, jungle. Into the jungle and into the taiga biome. Because I would really like to see 2x2 giant fallen logs. That would be really cool. Yeah, it'd be kind of OP, because a lot of people do just, in the early game, go looking for fallen logs and use them to get, and use that to get wood for their first time. But that... So what? That's not that big of a deal, right? So that's exciting, in my opinion. I can't wait for that. Well, if they add fallen 4x4 logs, and if we're talking about biomes I want to see come to the game, So the taiga biome, right? That that biome, right? It it would be. It's not quite the same as so like I want a redwood forest. I think my favorite area in Ark, if you guys don't know what Ark is, it's a game with dinosaurs that you tame, and it's got a lot more intensive survival mechanics, and you've seen me play it with Rondo, and everybody wants me to go play with Rondo again, and at some point we will in time. Anyways, so it's not quite the same. At least I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. It kind of feels the same. I've never been to a redwood forest, so maybe it is. But that is something I would like to see added to the game, or at least more redwood-like things added to the taiga biome. And then, I want truly massive trees, like hollow trees or something. Now, obviously, you can't add. What was it? It was the crazy ants. The mod that added crazy ants and like crazy ores. So like they were like troll ores that when you mined them, you got ants, and these ants were just. They were really freaking strong ants, and they would just murk you. So bad. This is way back in the day, kids. This is... most of the people watching this, probably like, huh? This was... You guys were in kindergarten, maybe even preschool, when these types of mods were a big thing, so... Stampy and Squid used to play with them when they did, oh god. Which series? No, it was, wasn't them. It was Popular MMOs, well, no, maybe they both played with them. I don't remember. No, it was Popular MMOs. I remember Popular MMOs playing with them because they wanted to beat, Godzilla and the King and Queen. Those were like these two big dragons. They also added the prince and princess, but that's besides the point. The point is, that's besides the point. The point. Where was I going with this? Right, and so they had these. You went to a different dimension. Oh, there they are. Well, maybe that's not the same ones. Probably isn't. I don't know why I'm excited to see them. I would rather die than... Well, I wouldn't... You get the point. The point is, right, so anyways, you can't, so there was this dimension you went to, and they have these truly massive trees. Like, they were dungeons, they weren't really trees. And so, obviously you can't add that, but like, maybe a 3x3 tree that was hollow on the inside, and those logs would fall into, and like, you'd have fallen ones of those, and like, I don't know, maybe, the very bottom would rot out, or... I don't know. I would like to just be able to walk through, walk through, like, a fallen tree log or something sometime in the future. I don't know. I think that would be cool, but anyways, back to what they added. So, again, the fallen logs and the mushrooms on the side of blocks, they could definitely do that to every biome that has trees in it in a significant amount. So this isn't, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're really... I mean, the mushrooms look pretty cool. And the new tree designs looked pretty cool. But it doesn't seem like they're adding... And there's new flowers and stuff. But it doesn't seem like they're really adding that much. So, it's an aesthetic thing. What really got me more fireflies. Oh my god. Yeah, I immediately thought like, well, those are really small mobs. That's gonna cause all kinds of performance issues because you could just get a lot of them in one spot and gonna cause problems. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they're just saying screw performance issues. I think their biggest thing was I think their biggest issue are servers, really. Actually, what I'm excited for, these frogs. I hope they add frog, like you can go and find frog eggs, okay, and that you can breed frogs because like my like thing as a kid was like, can I've always wanted to find frog eggs and then let them turn into tadpoles, and then watch the whole metamorphosis happen. Because we always learned about it in class, and I've read books about it. But I've only, and then a kid that I knew, actually I worked with him here at my previous job. He brought in a fishbowl full of tadpoles. And I'm like, I want to see some tadpoles grow up in real life. And I'm like, where did he get these? I want to find some tadpoles, and I want to find some frog eggs. And so, like, doing that in Minecraft, why not, right? Why not? And the frogs kind of look like toads, TBH, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know, right? But so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the wild update. The deep dark is absolutely terrifying. You know, everybody's like, you know, every little kid, you know, you get scared of just hearing the base Minecraft like cave noises. Now it's like, well, there's a bit more to this. Like it's yeah. It's gonna be something else. Okay, so big thing here is I don't, because I gotta go up at the same rate that the bottom did. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need to. It is a donut, but let's just do this thick side thing again, but let's go upwards now. I don't... Weren't you supposed to be able to place these on the side of blocks? What? What happened to that functionality? Weren't these things supposed to be able to be placed on the side of blocks and they would drop down? Wasn't that a whole thing? What happened to that functionality? Because now they're kind of useless. They're cool because they're cheap, but like, kind of. String isn't the cheapest thing in the world, but yeah, that's besides the point. If you could turn wool into string, it wouldn't be half bad. What was I talking about? Right, so... So, I don't know. The frogs, I'm curious. They're obviously just an aesthetic thing. But like I've said, I want them to update the sky, and that's just an ambiance thing, right? And I wanted, like, crickets, like, cricket noises to be added. So, like, frogs, you know, you're in the swamp. Or actually, it looks like they spawn in a variety of biomes. I mean, and you hear this, you know, the chirping of frogs or whatever. That's going to be cool. You know, the summertime is... I'd like... Okay. So here's my problem, right? The summer has... the best ambiance, right? Like, if you want to be outside at night, the summer is A1, right? the difference between the summer and the winter for going outside, all right, it's night and day. So going outside in the summer at night, it seems to be alive. You have crickets chirping. You can hear. You might hear some owls. You'll hear cicadas, frogs if you're near a body of water. The night is just alive. You go out in the winter, it's dead. Like, it is an eerie silence. Like, I've been outside on, like, crystal clear nights in, like, a December or whatever, and it's just this eerie, just quiet. It's just dead. Because it's so cold. You know, it's just dead silence. You know, silence is deafening. This is an example of it's just. Okay, you can hear my washer in the background, but it's so quiet. You hear maybe the wind in the background whistling, because you know it's the winter. You'll hear some trees rustling, but there's nothing. It's dead. So it's just these. But going outside in the winter has its perks, because the stars are just immaculate. Because it's just so clear. There's no soot from smoke, because nothing's on fire in the northern hemisphere. Not usually. We'll see this year. Usually we also get northern north winds, I should say. Not northern winds. North winds, which we shouldn't get a lot of smoke from California if California is on fire this winter, but they usually aren't. They usually get some rain. So anyways, yeah, it's just this really. So Minecraft adding frogs and fireflies really just sets up this ambiance at night, you know. This nightly ambiance that I'm in favor of. You know, I got nothing against fireflies. I just hope that we can catch them and put them in bottles. Okay? That's what I want. I don't know if that bottle should be able to go on and go off and glow forever. That is a questionable thing. I think it should be. But, you know, that's me. But like it would only go, it'd have maybe like a flickering effect. I mean, it'd be like a very small amount of glow. And like maybe one or like 2 or 3 on the light scale for the amount of light it produces or whatever. 15 I think is the highest. That's lanterns and the sun, I think. But it would just be, and so then these things would produce like a 2 or a 3. Like a 1 is magma, and that's just the block is like lit up at night. You can see it's kind of like the glow item frames and glow signs. But anyways, that's cool. That's gonna be really cool. If you can bottle those up. The mangroves, all in favor of new tree types. I love the idea of new trees. I just like the looks of new trees, honestly, and like exploring those biomes. You know, boat chests, sign me up, bro. That sounds so nice, because you know, if you're ever exploring, or if you're trying to go find, say, what am I doing up here? This is not where my smooth sandstone is. If I need to go find, you know, my end portal, and it's out in the middle of the ocean, and you want to bring stuff back, it's kind of hard, you know. You want to bring all your end stuff back, it's kind of difficult. I mean, yeah, you get shulker boxes, but I don't know, it's just hard to bring the stuff back. Did we run out of coal? We did. Although I think we're also running out of sandstone. Because that kind of looks like, yeah, that's the end of our sandstone. But not to worry, because I think we've still got a whole, okay, not a whole chest full, but we still have quite a bit. I shouldn't have any smooth sandstone on me, so. Smooth sandstone, fresh off the press. And now it's dark and it's time to sleep. What are we at? 20 minutes? So yeah, just ambiance in general. I have nothing against that. You know, I think it'd be nice. So, Fireflies, if we could bottle them, they're great. If you can't bottle them, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Little pissed, I mean very pissed. Because, what's the point? Right? I want to be able to put them in a jar. I want to be able to, like, I want one on my desk in here. Right? Screw one of these lanterns. Or, you know what? Screw this lantern. I want Fireflies in a bottle. Okay, I slept in the wrong bed, but whatever. Okay, I want Fireflies. Right here. It looks like they're adding frogs to a variety of environments. So that's gonna be cool. They didn't. This wasn't in the main announcement, but one of the developers talked about frogs dropping something useful. And a lot of people are like, well, I thought Mojang wanted to be more kind to animals, and so we would make animals that were going to be killed. I'm like, I'm sorry, but animals need to have a... Yeah, I don't try and kill sheep in Minecraft. You know, that's just me. But, like, you know, look at this thing. It's a freaking spider. The thing's dead. I wanted it dead. It was a nuisance. It didn't give any XP either. That was a little frustrating. Okay, it's meant to be killed, alright? Pillagers, you're literally killing humanoid things. So I'm, you know... The whole, we don't want to kill mobs. We want to be kind to animals. I'm like... It's a video game, though. Right? I mean, if you want to teach people to be kind to animals, I don't think a video game is the place to do it, okay? I'm supposed to escape fantasy. You know, I'm going to admit this. I killed frogs as a kid. Teenager, realistically. You know, they didn't torture them. I put a freaking bullet between their eyes. I'm not kidding either. I really did. Well, it was a BB from a BB gun, but I did kill frogs. I'm sorry. Oh my god, you shouldn't kill animals, blah, blah, blah. I've also helped butcher animals. So it's like, I lived on a farm, okay? This is just normal thing, alright? I hunted frogs, okay? It's better than the freaking kids that went out and, like, would catch them. And, like, put them in, like, a fish tank or something. The poor guy. Like, he probably wants to be put out of his misery at that point. I never did any of that. I didn't know. I was solely interested in just killing them. Why? I don't know. I never did feel too good about it afterwards. I have to admit. I never, have to admit, I never felt very good about it afterwards, so. Post-frog murder, I didn't feel too good. But, anyways, so you better believe it, I will be shooting frogs with bows and arrows in Minecraft. Okay, so this is the third one. So, okay, so yeah, we better start, like, kind of like curving it over, if that makes sense. So we're going to make this one extra thick. And then the next one, it's the 4th layer, so it's going to be that last layer on top of the donut, and it's going to do that. It'll help fill that gap. Wow, we are really making some progress. Unfortunately, we are going to run out of sandstone before we finish this. So we are going to have to go mine sandstone, so look out for that. Yeah, Minecraft ambiance. That's something I want. I don't know what really makes the wild. I mean, okay, back to the deep dark. Okay, let's Minecraft adding something genuinely scary beyond just the weird noises that you hear in a cave is just gonna be awesome. I'm hearing noises through my headphones. I don't know what they are. I'm just ignoring them. Yeah, Minecraft adding, you know, the deep dark city, it looks like. That looks terrifying. Am I gonna go and try and kill a warden? Probably not. Am I gonna go try and find a deep dark city and explore it? Oh, you best believe it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do if a warden spawns. Am I gonna scream like a little girl and run away? Oh yeah, and you guys are gonna see this. This will be a whole thing. And this is gonna be, you know, this is gonna be a fight. I hope they don't make it potion resistant, because I'm gonna bring potions of harming. Those are pretty easy to make, if I'm not mistaken. Splash potions of harming, lots of them. And I'll probably bring some TNT as well. And we're gonna do this thing like an American. We're gonna blow it up. Yeah. Screw the warden. He ain't gonna frickin' I'm an American. This is what I do. Unfortunate Son plays. As I'm like riding over, as I'm like going down the steps to a deep dark city, just down. I don't have the part memorized. Oops. Yeah, but Fortunate Son plays. If you don't know what Fortunate Son is, they play it like every time there's like a Flight of the Valkyries. There we go. There's an example. Every time there's like helicopters in a movie, like a war movie or whatever, they play Flight of the Valkyries, or Fortunate Son. I don't know either one. But I was trying to be Flight of the Valkyries, but whatever. Anyways, Fortunate Son, great song. This, yeah, no, this doesn't look like a donut. That don't look like a donut. No, not really. From the top, it will. Maybe, yeah, just the bottom does not look like a donut at all. We tried, folks. We tried. I never said I was good at building things. That's why I build skyscrapers, because repetition. It's something I'm good at. Yeah, just wait for me to start making a freaking pink sheep farm. Let's get excited for that, folks. And then what? Maybe red, white, and blue sprinkles? Obviously, we'd want rainbow sprinkles, but I don't want to make rainbow sheep. That's just, ugh. That's a lot of sheep. And a lot of effort. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to... Now I'm just trying to concentrate. Because... Well... Let's... Did I do this correctly? I have no idea. Truth be told, I really don't know. No, I am not doing this correctly. Well, that's a good place to stop, I guess, while I, because this is going to take a lot more effort than I would like to admit, to try and figure that out. So we're just going to go up to our roost up here and, overlook the donut, as it's turning night, of course. Well, anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New Minecraft Let's Plays every single Monday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night. Sorry about the sudden stop. Good night. Hello there. Actually, it's more of a goodbye. This is my Minecraft outro. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so that we can hit our 10K goal so we can plant 100 trees for subs for trees. Otherwise, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet, sweet watch time.